So then I'll speak for myself. I'm sorry, I'm not as passionate as you.
You got it, bro. Just a word.
For the
Killed.
Nigga said put the silence on that shit. He said
do.
I'm on, yeah. Hold on, pimpin'. Yes. I want to welcome everybody to just a regular podcast. And if AOC, they call me Ram. Look. You can't say you my friend and never support me. Man, that line hurt the most.
say that.
I know people that hate me wanna extort me, but I'm never going ghost. In a room full of winners, I done paid for dinner. I let you eat, you should've starved, it only made me bitter. Now I'm only focused on these M's plus. They say success is the best revenge. I just wanna see my son become a man. I told him live his life, we just sticking to the plan. They be throwing shade, but I just don't understand how they only brought me down when they had the upper hand. I'll be rich one day. I wake up so happy, I love Mondays. Damn, and ain't no telling how this life goes. So I'm focused on these life goals. For real. But hold on, man.
Talk that shit, bro.
Hold on, man.
Let's go.
God, yeah.
I'm gonna stop being so goddamn humble.
Get it.
Hey, jerk, jerk. Look, okay, my son just got a bank account. He only a year old. I heard only buying Bitcoin cause it's real gold. Heard they wanted beef. Well, what they fishing for? My dog said I'm nice with the shit. I gotta give him more. I ain't here to play no games. Round here we don't say no names. Just know that they not like us. We are not the same. I done learned the game. They want me to fail, but they must be good at hiking. All they do is trail. Me, I keep a razor for the ones that change up. My pen go doop doop doop. This shit come with a laser. Hey. Come on. And this is just a regular
podcast,
but ain't nothing regular
about us.
I know you still doubt us, but you don't know much about us. Hey, so take 100 years and learn something. Hey, all the bridges had to burn something. Damn, you should go ahead and learn something.
Sucker. Read a book, sucker.
Read a book, kid.
God damn. Why are they looking down when they had the upper hand?
Facts.
God damn.
Facts.
And if it's beef, what they fishing for?
Yeah.
Then my dude, bro. God. That's what I'm hitting you with, bro.
First of all, I missed that one because I was stuck on the trail line.
Yeah.
They must be good at hiking.
Yeah.
So they do is trail.
Damn. God. God. Damn. God. If it's beef with what you fishing for, bro, let's go. My fault, I threw you off, I know.
He started laughing mid-rap.
I almost backflip off this chair, bro. Yeah,
I know I wasn't gonna make it through that second one the whole way, bro. So I was like, all right.
Yo, that choice of beef for that too?
Yeah. Mean, bro. If I say so myself. God damn.
That was nice, bro.
Only buying Bitcoin because it's real gold.
Yeah. Those were bars, bro. We ain't gonna delay this shit. Y'all already
They better learn something.
There you go.
Yeah.
They better learn something.
It's bars in itself, man. Yo, flame. There was no. You usually do like R&B tone and rap, or rap dembo or dembo or something else. You kept that grit, man. You was like,
yeah, you came to rap.
That's that my pen goes do do do.
You didn't switch lanes, you just switch guns. Nigga. God damn, bro. That shit had me on the fucking. Y'all already know who it is. AOC laughing loud, leaning to the left of me, to the right of y'all. We got.
Yo, it's your boy Rem, aka Rem de la Creme, man.
Man of 1,000 AKAs, Mr. 1/3 of Mr. 100, you heard? To the right of me, to the left of y'all, we got.
El Nev de este lado y entregado como siempre. Mi gente, go ahead, hit the like, share, and subscribe real quick. You know you like that shit. Vamos lo que vinimos, coño.
Vamos lo que vinimos, coño. It's only Bitcoin in my pocket. Get out my face, man.
Hey, yo, my son just got a bank account. He only a
Only
year
one.
old. Damn.
Light flex,
Man.
light flex.
Y'all ain't even on that. Y'all ain't even on that level, man. Don't worry.
Yeah,
We'll,
bars.
man, we'll help y'all get there, man. Just keep hit like, share, and subscribe. You get there.
Let's get right into it. What's good, fellas?
Yeah, leg shaking.
Bro, I'm high, bro.
Está nervioso.
Yo, you burned that,
Mira,
bro.
yo no sé
Thank
por
you, thank
qué,
you.
pero eso me recuerda como se pone Jello in the podcast. His legs always shaking, like he nervous.
That shit was fire, bro. I was fire, bro. Well, they looking,
Oh
they
my
was
God.
looking down at me when they had the upper hand, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, so what? You decided you're just gonna kill everybody for now?
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. We had a little vacay,
You
man.
got kicked off the bed
I had
today
to
because
come-
you were angry.
Oh yeah, I had to come back with some fire.
That boy
man.
started. He said, "I'm done being humble."
Yeah, switch up the beat. I'm gonna be so humble, man. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen. That's what we expect. That's what we love to
Yeah.
see, and that's my coffee every Saturday morning. So thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, brother.
For sure, bro. I'm awake, bro. Again, I'm backflip
How
on
y'all
this
doing,
shit.
man? What's going on? It's been 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Like
Been
3 or
about-
4 weeks.
It's been
Yeah.
about a year.
God.
Yeah. The post wasn't done squeezing me here, so they sent me somewhere else.
Man.
I'm gonna let you know. Take
OT
it off,
over
man.
there, OT over
That
here.
mic on fire. Finish
Man.
burning that shit. What's good,
Hey,
bro?
man. What's up, everybody? I've been good. I've been great, man. Life is amazing. Living, striving, getting better every day. That's it.
Don't be so humble when you just fucking
He done being humble with y'all
I'm
bullshit.
just playing. My son just got signed in MLB, man. What y'all?
Let's get it.
2.5 million every hour.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
We not worried about the team. We got it.
It don't matter.
Whatever the team is.
He a Dodgers.
Yeah.
We
going
I can
there.
still sneak that in there.
I'm not leaving that alone.
My boy matching colors.
He gonna,
He on TLC, bro.
Yeah.
he gonna manifest the Dodgers. So
That's
it's
what's up.
gonna happen.
Oh, bro.
I mean, they paying.
They got the money, bro.
We take.
But yeah, man. Shout out
Right.
my son though, man. He's been consistent with his batting every day, man. He does it. He does his 1 to 10% every day.
That's
man.
beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
My boy Dwayne, The Rock Peralta.
Yeah.
There you go.
Facts.
Shout out to the Rock Crowd.
Facts.
Baby Rock, you heard?
Yeah, baby Rock, man. He's the man, bro.
So he likes it.
Oh yeah, he loves it.
Ah, I love
Love it.
that.
He loves it. Sometimes he'll just do it randomly. He'll like, I'm gonna put the toy down, goes, he grabs his ball, puts it on the thing, does his little, he does like a pause before he swings to like,
Yeah.
he's measuring it, you know?
Yo, you in the corner like,
I'm like, yo, bro, I got you,
coach
bro.
right here, bro. Let me know.
Hold on, man. Don't start without me, bro. We gotta do this together, man.
That's fire.
Trying to get my coaching
That's fire.
percentage.
So which one does he do? I'm trying to retain my value as an asset in this
need
thing.
something, man.
So which one he likes the most? When like the one that's like, because there's 3 ways to put the ball.
Yeah,
right?
it's like one that is, so it's a sticky ball. You stick it on there,
Yeah.
and it stays. He hits it, or I could take that off, and it's a T-ball,
Yeah.
regular T-ball, or it's a ball you put on this little pop-up. You push it down, and,
And
it
it'll
pops
pop
up, boom,
and in the air.
yeah, and then he swings. But
So
he's
it's
not.
levels.
Yeah, he's not at that.
He on
one
his way,
yet.
he on his way.
Yeah, but he's going. He's
Yeah,
on his
yeah.
way.
That's fire.
One day at a time, bro.
Yeah,
One day
yeah.
at a time.
That's fire. So that's the one you do the most. The one that you put up like that.
The one that you stick the ball to
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah, that's the one he likes the
That's
most.
fire.
Yeah.
Yo, put baseball on TV and just let that run
Oh,
all the time.
tss.
That's it.
Man, I'm waiting for baseball season to start. I'm like, the college start? Yeah, I'm about to put anything on there.
Yeah, just find
Cancel
whatever baseball's on.
Is the
find
China
it on
League,
YouTube,
Japanese League
anything.
going?
Just
Just
put it
do
on.
an MLB compilation on YouTube. Let
That's
that
it.
run
That's
5
it.
hours. Cancel all your subscriptions. That's all you want.
Put on YouTube batting practice training.
Yeah.
And then he'll watch it and be like, oh, that's what they do.
Oh, that's what they do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think of that one.
That's the Mellow Boys was doing,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah.
That is the brainwashing, bro. You insert the chip.
Yeah. Yeah. You already did the inception part. You bought him something that he thinks is for him. It is for him.
Yo, I want to say, man, like some people, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a father, so I don't know that. But some people don't think that that's a good way to raise your kid because you're stealing their childhood. Listen, I hate to break it to you broke bums now at 30, 40 years old. But the reason why you were not successful is because your parents let you live your childhood, all right? If they would have just fucking directed you on one path, you would have had so much more success in life, okay? So I find that to be the best thing to do for anyone's kids. In this case, I'm speaking to you, my brother. I think you're doing the right thing, and I'm very proud of you, and I'm going to be super proud of Christian when he signs up and he gets signed to the Dodgers because, you know, Theo is going to be there for him at
Yeah.
all times.
We in there, man.
I'm just saying.
Thank you, brother. Thank
I
you.
agree with that, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, man. I see that a lot. And to be honest, I was talking with that about somebody at work because he's about to be a dad, and I was telling him how I got Christian to baseball, and you know we swing it every day. He's like, yeah, as soon as my kid is born, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, because growing up, my parents, they didn't see it, so
Right.
they didn't see us playing and be like, oh man, he could actually hit a ball, so let me spend a little money, see how good he can get at it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
Here's the thing. Some parents are going to spend money on toys for the kids, right? A lot of parents go to the store and they buy you an action figure. They buy you a doctor set. They buy you a fire truck. They buy you a bunch of different things, which gives you a bunch of different options. Why not buy one toy that's specific to one thing that you would like him to follow? If he likes it, he'll stick with it on his own the way Christian is doing. If he doesn't like it, you'll know that, and then maybe you try something else.
Yeah.
But if you give them a bunch of different options, they're not going to know what path to choose. Versus, I'm going to give you this one. If you like it, then I'm going to get you something else with that same intention to keep following the path. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That just makes more sense to me. I'm not a father. Don't listen to me. This is not advice.
It's not parental advice.
This is not parental advice.
This is
All right?
parental advice.
This is-
Facts. But yeah, I think you're doing the right thing, bro. And,
Thank you.
and
Me
I'm very proud of you, and I'm proud of Christian for already being able to get up and do that on his own because it shows his true Dominican Dodger side.
Yeah.
Included the Dodgers in there.
It's peaking, yeah.
Yeah. And one thing I noticed about him, man, on the daily is he has like a relentless, like he doesn't give up on something.
Nice.
That's a
like-
good quality right there. That's bars.
Yeah, and even when like I'm pouring Hazel's water, like she has like this big jug I pour water in. So he sees me do that, and then he'll go try to pick it up, but he can't. It's heavy, but he'll just stay there until he can move it just a little bit, and then he's satisfied with
His
just
progress.
being able to move it a little
nice.
bit. Yeah,
Fire.
then when it gets a little bit more empty, he's like, oh, now I could grab it. So he goes and grabs it. He tries to pour the water himself. I'm like, bro, this kid is like,
Yeah, man.
That's good, bro.
so
That's-
it's
no,
very
that's
cool to
awesome.
see, man. Very cool. But yeah, man, we doing good, man.
That's fire, bro. And if it's beef, then what you fishing for?
Heard they wanted me.
Oh
my God.
So what they fishing for?
See, how you doing,
Man,
man?
I'm static right now, man.
How you been, brother? How you been?
Nah, I've been good. I've been great. First of all, I do agree with what NF's saying. That's beautiful. It's beautiful to see that it's something that he naturally likes. So he's to the point, like you said, he's doing it without you.
Yeah.
So, but
I'm
you would
gonna send you a jersey.
He's doing his own inception. Theo doing his own inception.
Now, yo, bro, I just sent you a whole Dodgers Tyler fit.
Yeah. Bro, you just gonna disgrace my gift and not put it on him?
You gotta put it on him, bro.
Stuff?
Take pictures.
So that's beautiful. But to both of your points, it's like exposure is everything. If you wouldn't have done that first, if you'd have just been buying them, like, there's anything wrong with buying them toys, but something that's not conducive to something productive, you wouldn't have known that. I wake up every day like, oh, I can't dunk. I remember, damn, bro. And that would have been great.
That's the way you did
If
it.
I could dunk.
Yeah, it would have been great.
It would have been great.
If you would have been any kind of athletic, would have been great.
It would have been, yeah, exactly.
Anything helps, bro.
Yeah. Wait, is that how you bought him the set? You was thinking about, was that influence? Was that?
No, but now I'm gonna probably use that.
Can't end up like that.
Don't end up like Theo.
With a picture, like, don't be like this. That's beautiful, bro. Keep it going. All right. He's gonna keep going, like, even when you're not home, it's gonna get to the point where beautiful, yeah. And then he's gonna be, I guess, Dodgers, because Teo's pushing for that.
I'll take it, man. Take it.
He can be an Eagles fan. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Keep that. But you're gonna play for the Dodgers.
But yeah. On this front, we've been good, been great. I was away from home for about 2 weeks on a work trip. I did say that on a jokey tone, but I did learn a lot, and it was good networking, and I got to somewhat put my name out there, put my value, like, I'm here, I'm good at this, I do this.
Put your foot down and stepped in there like, man,
I got this.
I could own this if y'all give me the right.
Right. And then I got some props from some very, like, I think very influential people
echelons
within within that realm, you know, that it's still work, and I have my work life and my personal life, but within my work life, it was a great experience. So grateful for that, grateful for the lessons. It was cold as shit in Ohio, bros.
Oh, you was in Ohio?
I was in Ohio.
You was in LeBron town?
I was in Ohio, gozaimasu. Yo, it was like negative. It was like, bro, it was days that it was like -4, -2.
Negative?
I'm double thermaled up. Yeah.
We hit 5, and I was like, nah, I'm going out.
We hit 5.
So I'll say this. It was fine at the job and fine at the hotel, because the heaters were like banging over there, hot in the car, because push to start, let that thing warm up. You know what I'm saying? The company paying for that. But the in between, like, put it like this: if I got out of work and I didn't stop to get whatever I needed for the hotel room for that day before I got in the room, then I'm just not gonna have that day, because I wasn't going back outside, bro. It was cold. It was cold, and I was missing home. You know, missing my baby, my dog, and home. So a productive 2 weeks. Glad to be back. We good. We great. You know how we doing. I'm 1/3 of Mr. 100. So
Toma.
You're ready, Mr. NF himself, el entregado.
Como siempre.
Como siempre, bro.
Eso no cambia, mi loco.
Ok, pues ¿cómo tú estás?
100%. ¿Cómo está el precio del Bitcoin?
¿Qué estamos hoy?
100 no compraron.
Bueno, si está más de 100, hace que yo estoy loco.
Está más de 100, ¿tú sabes? Estamos...
Yo me siento a 100% del precio de Bitcoin. Así que yo estoy.
Y'all see the swag? Yo, it's coincidental, but it matches with the Dodgers. This was all aligned for you, brother.
It's I feel good, man. I feel great. I had a good couple of weeks. Good recovery. You know, I had that little injury.
Oh, yeah.
Good recovery. Work is good. Life is good, man. I'm doing great, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm trying to stay humble, man. My brother almost made me snap just now, but I'm like, yo, I gotta chill. Stay humble. Stack sats, man. You know the rules.
Stay humble.
Stack sats.
You know the rules,
like that.
man.
That's a shirt. Hey.
I don't want to lose my ways out here because my brother got me fishing. Nah, man. So yeah, man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm having a good time, man. I'm being very productive in my own ways.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
man.
it. As always, keeping your discipline.
That's it. That's
You
all
keep
it
it
is,
steady.
man. Life is good. Life is great.
Hey.
Stay humble, stack
Shirt
sats.
too,
You
I got it.
heard? Coming soon. Don't give it away. Man.
Yeah, I'm over here giving
man,
shirt
yeah, bro,
ideas. Call the
come on,
lawyer,
come on,
bro.
come on, come on,
Oh
come
no,
on.
that's the thing in the
Lawyer!
community, man. That's a trend. Everybody, if you a real Bitcoiner, man, you know that. You know that that's like a Bitcoiner rule. It's a daily thing. You know what I mean? Like I said it before. For me, I don't think about buying Bitcoin. Like some people hesitate, and some people have weekly buys, monthly buys, yearly buys, whatever it may be. For me, I just wake. That's what I do when I wake up.
Wake and
I
buy.
wake and stack, bro. Like I don't
Fire.
nothing else before that. You know what I mean? Like I go through my apps where I gotta buy or where I'm gonna get some freebies. You know what I mean? Just tick 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 tick,
And then start your day.
and then my day starts, and then I'm like, I'm ready.
Fire.
If I don't do that, I'm off, and I feel it.
Of
You know what I mean? So,
Ready to go.
but I did want to talk, man. We got a lot of information out there this week alone, which is crazy. Like, yo, 2025 just started. That was January. We already had
In a month.
so many things happen, especially this past week. I feel like this past week was a month itself.
Yeah.
It was the month of January 25th to the 31st. That's its own month now.
Yeah.
Y'all heard about the crashes, the plane crashes?
Yes.
Like how many of them?
Yeah.
Man.
It was two
of them in a
two
month.
in a span of 4 days.
I feel like it was like Trump is in charge. Land everything.
Yeah. And take everybody out.
take everything down. Like
They can't land them fast enough to take them fast enough.
we had, I don't know if you guys saw prior, we had the Louisiana thing where the truck crashed into the people in Louisiana.
I didn't know about
You
that.
didn't know about that?
that
No.
one.
Right. So that was like as soon as he became president. No, actually that was before. That was like January 1st. That was like when the year started. So again, all in January.
Yeah.
We had the Cybertruck blowing up in front of the Trump casino
I
in
remember that
Vegas,
one.
I believe.
Yeah.
Wild. We had Los Angeles burned down.
Yeah.
Right? The Palisades, the whole
yeah,
city,
yeah.
like everything burned down
Yeah.
completely. I'm pretty sure it's still burning. This is all happening in January.
Yeah.
Now, towards the end of January, we go out with a bang, and we have 2 plane crashes within a week.
First one is a helicopter's flying too high, apparently. Traffic control don't reach them. Apparently. Allegedly, apparently. I'm going to use those words.
Man.
Plane hits them.
Da-na-na-na.
Second one just happened yesterday from today. Obviously, when this is out, it won't be yesterday. But as recent as yesterday from this recording. And
This recording is taking place on February 1st.
February 5th.
Just so you know.
A small jet nosedived into like a shopping center thing in Philadelphia.
Yeah. So allegedly, it was a private jet,
Right, yeah.
that had medical patients in
Yep.
it or something like that.
Yeah.
It like, did you guys see the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
It was
you
on
see-
fire already.
Did you see the dash cam?
I saw the dash cam with the line of cars in it, how
Where
it
the car-
nosedived.
like
Yes.
I was like, yo.
And you saw cars there and like stuff there. And it was just like
Like watching that video, bro, it looks like something out of a movie.
yeah. It felt like Cloverfield. That was crazy.
That was wild. So, Rem, you're not saying much. Have you seen any of this stuff?
I'm just, it's just too much going on, man. This is, January has been a 4-month month.
Every week was a month. Every week was a month.
It's
a
the
year
longest month of life, bro.
It's an annual month. If a month year.
I was just thinking about, I don't even know. Yeah, all I'm gonna say is I just hope February is a better month, man.
For sure.
January was too wild.
Which one of all the major events?
Yeah.
Yo, oh my God, I'm
Well,
wilding.
I'll say
I
this,
was gonna say some crazy shit. I was gonna ask you which one was your favorite.
Oh my
What the
God.
Oh, yeah.
Look, man.
What caught your eye the most?
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry.
I got you. I got you, bro.
Man, I don't even know where to start because even just this morning, my mother texted me. She said 2 more planes crashed. So I don't even.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know. My mom. Look, my mom is knee deep in the news right now because of all the stuff that's going
Can't be
on.
watching the news.
So
man.
she told me that, and I'm like, Mom, I'm going to a podcast right now.
Yeah.
You could tell me later because
Yeah.
I don't know
Don't
what's
bring
going
that
on.
energy into my Saturday
I don't
morning.
need no more planes falling because I'm never gonna travel if it's like this. This is getting crazy out of hand. But I don't know, man. I don't even know. I just, my condolences to everyone,
For sure.
man. It's a crazy situation.
I'm just verifying on the 2
Yeah,
new planes.
please.
There's a guy I follow on X, Mario Nafal. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him,
No.
but he is very good at like posting. It's basically like what's happening,
Real time news.
real time news,
Oh, okay.
right?
I gotta follow him.
But the news is reported from people like me and you. It's not like CNN and shit like that.
Gotcha.
So it's like real time, like as has happened, and he's very good at that. So I'm gonna double check on that, but continue.
Yes, please. So yeah, my condolences, man. It's a crazy situation. There's so
wild.
many different stories
Yeah.
and so many different things that people are saying about what happened, what could have happened. The president got involved, and then it's like they blaming them. I don't know what to believe anymore, man. I
Yeah.
just know I feel bad for the people, man, because people died, and it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
The Philly one was crazy. I did not see the dash cam, so I do have to see that. But yeah, man,
Oh, don't you worry, I'll find it for you.
I got it.
it's a,
You don't gotta look for it. I got
it's
it.
been a wild month, man. So all I can say is I just hope February we go into it with amor y paz,
For sure. Say that, bro. Say that out loud. Definitely our condolences, to those families. Because I feel like there's death is always sad, but it's more shocking when it's unexpected.
Yeah.
Rather than when you have a family member that's been battling an illness. Still sad, and not that you can always prepare, but you can anticipate a little more than like freak accidents. Like all these are like freak accidents, bro. Like it's you one day here.
Are they?
Okay,
Wait.
in the in the
Lord.
in the eye of the victim. In the eye of the victim, they're freak accidents.
Of course, because they don't know what's going on.
Because that very on the moment, like I might have just texted y'all like, yo, haha, look at this, blah blah blah, and then out of nowhere, a plane landed on me. That's crazy.
God forbid.
God forbid, right? But
6 people apparently were dead on that too. So not as devastating as the explosion and everything seemed.
Yeah.
But yeah, still 6 people lost their lives on it. As of right now, that was the count.
So not to speak on anybody's business, but a colleague of mine had to leave the shift early because their mom lives, and they also live like 2 blocks from that shopping center. So they heard the boom, right? And they were freaking out and all this. So, he just had to head out. But he was kind of the person that was kind of feeding me what was going on his end. Traffic was crazy. People that lived around there couldn't park by their homes. They had to had to park blocks down. And it took a long time for, what he was saying is like, it took a long time for the police to like set up a parameter and things like that. So that people were actually like, the residents were actually like among, just filming and among the rubble, and could see like apparently chunks of body remains, and there was multiple fires based on the spread of the explosion, like
Right.
the plane pieces. Like that's wild. And then I saw that dash cam that you're talking
the
about.
plane
That
coming
was
down.
that was wild. One thing you can see from that is that the plane was already on fire. It already had fire before it
Before it hit.
before it hit. So it was some type of failure. voluntary or involuntary, right? Because allegedly.
I don't have enough details to go
Me neither.
conspiracy. NF yet.
Jerpulation.
5,000 farandula, but and then also there's gonna be 1,000 conspiracies. You gotta choose. You gotta read everything, and then
That was my main question
choose-
to everyone. It's like, all right, so what is the conspiracy here?
choose what you believe. I don't think they're connected events. But they could be.
I
don't
don't
know.
want to make
We don't
assumptions
know.
yet.
Right. I do want to say what's true is that a lot was happening in a short span of time
At once, yeah.
at once, and it's crazy.
Did you
man.
see the video of the guy that walks out of the fire?
And he's
burning?
on fire
Yeah.
still. Yes.
That was wild.
That's
What?
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta see this.
yeah.
It's
insane.
honestly, it's something out of a movie.
Yeah.
Even the dash cam video, it looks like an entire movie, a scene, because it's like a good 10, 15 seconds
Yeah.
of it happening, and you see the plane is like coming and then just straight down,
And it
then the boom,
and
the
it looks
fire.
like that has special effects, bro.
It's crazy.
It's like, like from sometime in the 2000s to here, how that became like a genre of movie, how they started making
Everything
movies
blew up.
from like a POV standpoint, like those type of movies that it's like if someone's recording it to give you a more personal feel. It felt like one of those movies, bro.
There's
Yeah.
a dash cam on the plane.
It's
No,
a
in the
dash
car.
cam, and the guy's just in traffic waiting for the light to
Yeah.
change, and you just see like a little light, ooh, and then just brah.
Right.
Yeah.
On his car?
And all the car, not like in front, like a couple feet away.
His car was here, and the thing happened over there.
Like a couple feet
but
away.
you could see the plane as the jet, like just coming.
Just
down
coming from
over there.
far, and then just boom,
So-
big ass explosion. bro.
Somebody said something that I found ridiculous on X. They were like, "Oh, how ironic is it that people were just randomly recording?" And I'm like, "Okay,
They were recording all the time.
not just that, but like nowadays, bro, there's cameras everywhere, literally everywhere, like at the lights, and cars, dash cams, and one of the other things that I would say is that like, if I saw a plane falling straight down, the first thing, my first reaction is get my phone
Your
out.
phone, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And try to like see what's gonna happen. It's stupid as fuck because
Yeah.
if it blows up and I get hurt, I'm an idiot for standing there trying to record it. But no one is gonna believe me unless I get this shit on camera.
That's
so I
true.
gotta get my phone. Maybe I'll run backwards or something. But the first reaction is I'm gonna try to record it.
It's a very honest answer. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays that's what it is. So imagine like you see that whole thing happen, and then you go tell your
I wanna
friends like,
share it.
"Yo,
Yeah.
I was there. I saw the whole thing." They're not gonna believe you
All right, bro.
because nowadays you say picture or it didn't happen. That's the
Yeah.
thing, right? So
yeah.
I saw some of the arguments against it being real, and I'm like, listen, bro,
Oh, nah, that's real, bro.
I can't tell you that is real,
Yeah.
but I think based on the excuse that you're trying to use, that people randomly pull out their phone, I feel like that's a first instinct thing to do
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Is
Very
whip out your
common.
phone whenever somebody's fighting.
Anything.
World
Any,
star,
any
right?
wild shit, yeah.
So you pull out your phone, and when something crazy like that is happening and you see it, you know it's crazy, you start recording, bro.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. As far as everything that's happening, man, look, you know I'm a conspiracy headed ass person. I'd rather go to conspiracy first. That's just me. I like it. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I love the bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'll say as far as the plane, the helicopter, and this one, I have no idea. I don't want to make assumption. The only thing that I could say is it sucks for the people that lost their lives in it.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure the one with the helicopter was a ice skating team that was on that plane,
Was it? Damn, I didn't know that.
which is sad because it's sad regardless. People are dead,
No.
but it's sad that an entire team was taken out in this accident, whatever. And you can only imagine it's like a bunch of friends and people that are very well connected, and they're all taken out. I'm assuming if those people are connected, their parents also are connected in one way or another. So now you have a lot of grieving from like a very specific group of people. Like let's
From
say
the
we all-
same corner.
Right.
Like, yeah.
right? Which it doesn't hurt any less. Like, it sucks that people lost their lives.
Yeah.
It's just crazy that it happened like that, right? So,
Yeah.
that one is wild. The private jet thing is crazy because we have no idea what happened there. And honestly, it was crazy to see it and to watch it. And I'm still in disbelief. But I am kind of glad that the casualties were as low as they have been reported.
Yeah.
Because that looked like way more people went out on that. And
that was crazy.
like when I saw it, I was like, everybody died.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Like the whole city. Philadelphia is over. That's what goes through my brain. Bro, that explosion was crazy.
Yeah. It was huge.
But for 6 people to be the casualty of it, it's actually like, thank God it wasn't more. It sucks that it was still 6 people.
Right.
You know, so that shit is wild. I mean, I have no idea what to even think or say about it other than that shit look like a fucking scene from a movie. Bro.
Yeah.
Because that's what I felt.
I gotta see it because I only seen one clip from somebody. Their ring camera.
The neighbor opening the door. Yeah, no, there's one that's like front and center. It's not front and center. The one that NF is saying with the dash cam.
Yeah,
but there's no building blocking what's happening. You see the little light of fire. It's like, why it gets bigger and then it gets huge. It's like brah, like if someone took a picture with a flash or something.
This little light of mine.
Yeah, no, we know.
I'm gonna let it shine.
What did they land on?
They nosedived into the parking lot of like a shopping center thing, like in the corner of it. With
shout out to the pilot. Then.
With the.
Hey.
Bro,
We're magical.
he avoided more casualties by doing that.
So,
yeah.
so look, I'm gonna speak on that. I don't know if that was planned or not. I'm gonna speak on this. It's crazy that
I don't think it was.
it's crazy that it was a private jet. It was a private jet that was rushing somebody in a medical emergency.
Right.
And niggas try to get there too fast.
So, all right. So the fact that they were trying to rush somebody in a medical emergency kind of tells you that maybe there's a possibility that all the requirements were not checked before takeoff, and therefore something went wrong mid-air because not everything was checked because they were rushing during an emergency.
Right. And then, and then you got to think like private jet, you're not going to have the same protocols as a commercial airline.
Right. You
that
still
it's like, nah, you
follow.
got a certain thing, but if it's a private jet and I own that money, I'm paying you this much. We got to get at it.
Right.
Hey,
We gotta go.
Yeah. This person's not going to bleed out. Get
Right.
we're out, you know, or that's a more, I'm not saying that happened. That's a more probable scenario than somebody doing that in a commercial airline. It's still crazy, bro. The fires, not just that. We're stunned by that because what happened more recently, and it's because it's somewhat the closest to us because Philadelphia's right there. But the fires are crazy, like for a whole like chunk of town to be burned down and for it to still be burning.
Chunk. It's like 3-4 cities that have burned down.
so that's what I'm saying. That's wild. And to not anytime we're not in control, that's like concerning, right? You could have chaos if it's controlled chaos, but something like a fire that's that big that you can't control it is like that's crazy.
Wait, are the fires still going on?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're thing. They weren't. Might as well drop them jokes now.
Say it.
It's a cover up, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man.
That shit is crazy.
It's looking like a cover up to me.
like
that
man.
shit is crazy.
We stopped talking about some wild ish going on and talk about something else, but we forget about the other.
Yeah. It kind of always happens like
Makes
that,
you
right?
think,
It'll be some freak stuff, like a freak accident or something. We have the shock value, and I think we're just desensitized that it's like, oh yeah, this wild thing happened. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, finish that.
Also, if something doesn't affect you we're exposed to too much information nowadays. to the point where if you do try to care, and it doesn't have to be cold or distant or anything, but if you do try to feel every pain for somebody else and do try to care about all the information that comes your way, like you'll just be spent. I feel like I feel like we were designed to just care about. We're like tribal type, like a tribal type species where I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna paraphrase because I'm gonna butcher his words if I say that. But Joe Rogan was talking about how we're made in a way, like our species, we're made to care about tops, like our immediate community and our loved ones, and that's it. And that's what our capacity is. And then in a span of like 5-10 years, the technology sped up so fast, like the rate of it. Think about it. Like the 2000s, it sounds crazy to say it was 25 years ago, but the 2000s felt like it was right there. That was like, that was like yesterday type thing. So in a span of 25 years, probably less, more like 2009 to now, technology, especially social media specifically, just did this, and it became part of our whole world, that the whole world has access to each other. You can know what a person in Japan is doing right now, 24/7.
And not minding your damn business
And
watching them.
And not exactly. So there's like, so then with that comes the problems of every part of the world and the opinions.
Here's the
every
thing
part of
about
the
that,
world.
bro, is that we're allowed to learn about what's going on,
No.
but we have to prevent ourselves from getting emotionally attached
Yeah.
to shit.
You'll be spent.
If it's not affecting you directly, you need to just learn to see the information and keep it fucking moving.
Yeah.
Because if you get attached to everything that's happening in the world,
Yeah.
you'll fucking lose your mind.
You'll be spent. Yeah.
And second of all, let me say this. All of this shit, things like this already happened throughout history. All of the time. We just didn't have access to it. Now we have access to it because there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, and it's in your face as soon as you open your phone.
As soon as you open your phone, it's like mainstream. Everybody's reposting it, talking about it. But shit like this happen all the time, all over the world. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear about it because it didn't reach you because you didn't have a phone or social media for it to get to you right away. But shit like this has been happening. Worse shit was happening before. Things that we probably will never know about.
Yeah.
Things that we're going to find out when we're like 80 and we'll be like, well, that happened. Damn, I was alive for that. Like, but we're not going to know because those things happened before somebody was able to like document it properly
Y ponerlo, like,
and put it in your face.
Yeah.
Right? So the thing is, everyone, I choose, do whatever the hell you want. I choose
It's
to
not lifestyle
see,
advice.
I choose to see information and just go, damn, that's crazy, and keep it moving. If I sit here and get emotionally attached to everything that happens, bro, I literally told this to my girl yesterday when I walked in. The first thing she said to me was, another plane just crashed. And she was sad. And she was already feeling it. And I said, stop that shit. Stop it right now.
Yeah.
You're okay. You're here.
Your family's
Right?
okay, yeah.
That shit happened over there. And I know she's a, what is that called? Empath?
Yeah, like you feel peace.
She feels everything. And I love her for it because it does a lot for all of us, right? But don't feel pain that is not directly affecting you. That is unnecessary pain that you need to feel. And the world is literally like designed to make you absorb all of this bullshit or the social media world. It's like the new CNN. Social media, it's literally being designed that way to put you in a state of like emotionally disrupted. Well, you don't need to be in that state. That's not good for you. You're not built for that. The way Joe Rogan was explaining it, bro, you know that your brain only has the capacity to remember about 160 names.
You see what I mean? Yeah.
So you're not supposed to know about every...
You're not.
But like the shit that's happening in California, I shouldn't have known about that unless I was in fucking California.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to get here. Now, if it starts getting here, I should probably be aware. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it's inching
He said like
closer.
that.
That's when you worry a little bit.
Right.
Might be time.
But I know about it. I'm over here fucking stressing. Oh my God, the fires, they're spreading.
Yeah.
Like that shit is next door. Like calm
Yeah.
the fuck down. Like
And
it's,
how annoying is that?
you know what?
To me personally,
when somebody allows it to affect them
Yeah.
that is not near this shit is annoying.
yeah.
Because you have like the people that are suffering. Come
Yeah.
the fuck down. You're good. You're still driving to the supermarket and buying your fucking cereal
Yeah.
and you're still good. You still have fresh water. You still have your house. You still have everything that you need.
Yep.
So stop your little sometimes I think people fake worry
Nah, go off.
to
Yeah,
get
they
attention. They fake worry to get fucking attention, and that's annoying. That's even more fucking annoying. But the people that feel the pain and that unfortunately can't help themselves, I say to you, bro, stop doing that shit.
Keep
If
your
you're not
peace.
directly affected by it, let that shit go. Learn about it, understand it, study it. But don't fucking get emotionally attached to shit that is not affecting you directly because you're driving yourself crazy on something that is not directly affecting you. That's pointless. And this kind of shit has been happening throughout history, bro. It has happened all of the time. There was mass fucking massacres happening from the 40s, right? World War II. That was crazy, right? The Hiroshima bombs that were dropped. A lot of people were affected by that shit.
Back in the day, the Crusades, bro. People chop people's heads off in
Right.
the name of God, bro. Like, what is that?
Think about that. Wild. But a lot of people on the other side of the world didn't know about that. They weren't worried. They were living their life. And I know that this sounds like I'm, somehow I don't care or I'm disconnected. That's not it. I just choose not to feel a pain that is not directly affecting me. That's pointless. Literally, you turn on CNN. If all of this wasn't happening, some other bullshit would have been happening.
Yep.
And they still would have been fucking your emotions up.
You know why? Because good news isn't as polarizing as bad news.
Well, me personally, I find good news to make me feel better than this bullshit. So,
But I'm saying for the news things, putting them out.
for the views,
Yeah,
they're
they're not
not
gonna get
getting.
as much. Yeah,
because
exactly.
nobody's watching their shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So, listen, I'm gonna end it with this because I'm feeling now.
Wow, different bars.
Let go of the shit that you cannot control. That is not for you to solve. Okay, you're allowed to study it, understand it, maybe be aware of it, but not for you to like literally change your whole life because of it. Don't become a fucking preacher of whatever the fuck problems are happening in Europe or in this case in California. Like, not for nothing, I feel for them, but I'm pretty sure that they have what they need to try to solve it. And if they can't, well, I can't fucking help you if you can't help yourself.
Especially if you're just gonna do that, right? Like the suffering part or the like put up a hashtag. If you really like you want to show me you care, I want to see you next month. Like, yo, where'd you go? Oh, I'm out here volunteering to do
Right.
something. Then I'm like, oh, okay, you genuinely care about that. But you're just feeling something in the moment for next month to feel something
deep in
else
the
to
shit.
then get yeah. Like,
Your little hashtag and your little fucking flags
Ain't
on your
helping nobody.
names and your
Yeah.
PFPs don't mean shit. They're not changing nothing. All you're doing is signaling to somebody that you feel this way.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a
You
fuck
just try
because
to
it's
be
not
part of
helping.
something. You just
There's people that are actually suffering and need food
Yeah.
and money and help. If you want to help, go over there and deliver some fucking food. Give them
Right.
some real money directly. But your little PFP and your hashtags, they're not doing shit. I'm going to digress and let it go because if I keep going, I'm going to lose my shit up here.
Yeah.
And this is not a platform.
Bro, you said don't
For
be
yelling at
emotional. You're
people.
being emotional, man.
Yeah.
Way too
bro.
emotional.
Yeah.
Way too emotional. Look. Moving on. The world is
Moving
burning.
on.
Jersey's still good.
We still
Bitcoin
here.
out.
Actually, no, because that shit happened in Jersey, no?
No, is it
Philly.
Philadelphia?
I was
no,
close.
Pennsylvania.
the
Close,
other
so.
one, the helicopter.
No, it was in Baltimore.
DC.
DC.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, that was
Washington,
DC.
yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we had the drones. My bad. The
Yeah,
drones were in
yeah.
Jersey.
Out of all the things that could have happened, we had the least. We just had some regular spots.
Light. Light.
Look at God. That's that.
We must be the good ones.
Yeah. I won't say that.
Hey, yo.
Why not?
We're the chosen ones.
Why not, man?
On a positive note, man. Positive note. Look at that Bitcoin. Look at God.
Look at the price. Look at the price.
going
No,
up.
actually, don't look at the price. The price doesn't mean shit.
Keep
One
stacking,
Bitcoin
yeah.
still equals one Bitcoin. If you measure Bitcoin in dollars, you're only driving yourself crazy. Let it go, bro. Bitcoin is worth more than $100,000.
Dang.
As Michael Saylor like to say, if you buy it right now, you're actually buying it at a 90% discount from where it's going to be in like 5 years, meaning AKA $1 million coming
God
soon.
dang.
So,
Yes.
I will follow up that by asking you guys a question that I meant to ask you
Let's do
before,
it.
which was, what is something about Bitcoin or a question that you guys have about Bitcoin that you might want to ask or you haven't asked or you haven't explored in your mind? I want you guys to ask me and see if that I can answer it, because I feel like I study this stuff a lot and I follow it a lot to the point where like I should have it in my head and be able to like hit it on the spot when somebody asks me. But I was like, who better to ask than the two people I spend the most time with? So what is the question that you guys may have that I want to try to answer for you about Bitcoin specifically
I got one. But
or
I'll let you
crypto in general?
Yeah.
Because I like to talk shit about the shit coins too.
You got one? I say
Yeah.
you go first, then.
Yeah, go ahead.
What provides the certainty, right?
Damn it.
That it's what happened?
I should have went first. That was my question.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
what-
Too late. Now you got to think while you talk.
Yeah. What provides the certainty that it is a limited supply? Like, because intrusive thoughts, right, that I've had sometimes. What if whenever this came out, right, the whole this decentralized thing is here and things of that nature, who's to say that group, that person or that group, shadow entity,
Satoshi Nakamoto, bro.
this shadow entity, yeah, but I'm speaking on shadow entity. Nobody knows.
That's
them.
what Satoshi Nakamoto means.
Right. Is that what it means in
No,
Japanese?
that's what we're gonna use it. As.
Okay, Satoshi Nakamoto. I don't want to mispronounce it. So, who's to say this isn't like a master plot from like a group or something that once this changes the world as it's already doing and it's only going to change it more, somebody comes and flips the switch and be like, thumps it on his head, and it's like, oh, surprise, you can make more. But fuck your fucking stocks for you, fuck your value, fuck all your riches. And it's like some people just like to see the world burn on some Joker shit. Like, thump it on its head and be like,
It's the honor kiss mindset.
and be like, yes, and be like, and look at that like as a feat or like an achievement. Like, I got to make the world this crazy, and then go and be like, surprise, haha, it was a limited supply.
Destroy.
What causes that? There's no guarantees in life, but what causes the Jesus Christ, certainty? Thank you. At least in your mind, because I care about your opinion.
Okay.
And I care about Rem's opinion, and I have the peace of mind that I saw you lose your mind over this shit. So I know whatever's gonna come out your mouth, you firmly believe. So not what the internet's saying.
So your question, let me see if your question is, what makes me so certain that there's only 21 million Bitcoin?
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to say, because you said it right there, I do want to point out nothing in life is certain. That's like the only thing that's
The
certain is that
truth.
you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Right. So the thing that makes me certain about it is the path that it has taken. Is the path that it has taken this reduction period every 4 years, the way that it was guaranteed to do from the beginning when the white paper was released. Like, every single thing that the white paper said when it was released has been happening. So why wouldn't the 21 million coins be a guaranteed if everything else has been happening according to the white paper's original plan? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it hasn't lied to you. It has done everything that said it was going to do.
Nothing that was on the white paper has been off or lied or has been off in whatever measures that the white paper said. It has been following every single bit of information that's on the white paper thus far. So why wouldn't the final end point of it, which would be the 21 million, be a certain thing as everything else so far? You know what I mean? So if it had like a misstep somewhere where it was like, oh, it created an extra block by mistake, I'd be like, oh shit, what's happening, right?
Yeah.
But none of that has happened. So I feel like if Bitcoin is following so far every single step that the white paper said it would follow, why wouldn't it have the 21 million? Now, the other thing that I like about it is that it's not producing more coin every 4 years. It's producing less coins every 4 years, which is reducing that amount of tokens that are being produced, leading to finishing at that 21 million point. You know what I'm saying?
Does it say what year it'll finish making it?
I think it's 21, 31, 41, something like that. Don't quote me right now. My brain is not. But it's like year 2100 something.
But that's what causes your certainty. It hasn't done anything
Differently.
that didn't say that it wasn't gonna do to make you feel skeptical about it.
Right. So
Okay.
so the one thing that I don't like about other crypto tokens is that the person that created it literally has access to the protocol where they can print a specific amount to themselves.
Yeah.
Like on the head of a button.
Yeah.
Because they have access to the protocol.
Yeah.
The creator of Bitcoin basically created the protocol, hit the first mine because he had to mine it in order to like activate it,
Yeah.
and then closed it, threw away the key. That's what it feels like. Why do we think that? Because the tokens that he had, those tokens have not moved since the day that they were first mined. So they haven't moved yet to this day. They're spread out in different wallets, yes, but they haven't moved at all. And you can track all of that on chain.
Because it shows, it shows everything.
Right. So if those tokens haven't moved, that means that the person that mined them, they literally just, the first mine, and then just throw away the key. Fuck it, let's see what happens. Let the world just rock. If people adopt it, they adopt it.
Which is fire.
If
That's
they
fire,
don't,
but-
they don't.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything to advertise it. He didn't do it. He didn't put it on TV.
Mm.
The news people did that.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't go out on a sale, buy my Bitcoin, buy my Bitcoin. No. He just said, if you adopt it, you adopt
He
it.
created it and then said, vamos a ver qué tú haces. He left it like para que
Let the
quisiera.
world choose
Yeah.
if they want it or not. That's why in the or on one of the emails, or the white paper, I forget at the moment, but he said something that was key. He said, you might want to get some in case it catches on, right? It's not, oh, make sure you get some. It's you might want to get some in case it catches on.
He let the world
Because
decide.
he didn't know if it was going to work either. He just created this, he, she, they, whoever. Satoshi Nakamoto literally created this and said, let the world decide if they want to use it or not. And I think that's super important because Michael Saylor at one point said, everyone gets Bitcoin at the price they deserve. So you buy it whenever you feel like you need it. It's up to you. No one forces it on you versus every other currency that's out there in the world. They're forced on the people.
You
right?
gotta use this, yeah.
You can't, like in let's say China, you can't transact in different currencies unless it's the Chinese, whatever, it's a mandate,
Yeah.
right? In Russia, the same thing. Japan.
Yeah.
In the US, it was like that at one point too.
Yeah.
Today, you can probably go to a Bitcoin and be like, yo, I like that car. Let me send you some Bitcoin for it. And then you
Yeah.
exchange, and that's it. But before Bitcoin, it was
There was
dollars.
nothing, yeah.
You can't go to a merchant at the supermarket. Actually, you have that problem today still. You can't go to a merchant. You can't go to Aldi's and be like, yo, let me send you some Bitcoin. No, they're going to be like, no.
Yet.
Yet. Exactly. We'll take dollars and that's it. You can't send them pesos. You can't send them rubles or rubies. You can't send none of that.
Yeah.
It's only dollars. Well, the rubies are the Indian money.
I was thinking Zelda.
Rubies or rupees, whatever it is.
Rupees is Zelda. I don't
Right.
know. They might be the same. Whatever.
We'll get to that. But my point is that's what I like about Bitcoin, and that's what gives me certainty.
That's what gives you
of
certainty.
21 million being
Okay.
the guaranteed is the fact that the protocol is following every single step that the white paper said it would do, like block after block every 10 minutes. Be in mind. No questions asked. Bitcoin's not doing nothing else. Price goes up and down. People get disturbed. Some people sell, some people buy. Right. That's all outside of the protocol itself. The protocol itself is mining a new batch of Bitcoin every 10 minutes, a new block of Bitcoin every 10 minutes. That's how it works. That's what the white paper said it would do. And that's what it's doing.
Staying true to that.
It's staying true to what it said it would do. So, being that it for 15 years, it has been doing this, not changing one fucking thing about it, I feel very certain of the 21 million at the end of the road because it hasn't changed anything else about what it said it would do.
I wonder, fire. That's fire. Okay, that makes sense, bro.
So that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Obviously, other people would say different things. Other people would maybe give you more assurance on why it's only 21 million.
No, I wanted to know why NF felt certain about
but that's
it,
how I
why
feel.
other people.
Right. One of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to get a picture of the white paper and like have it here so it could be one of the daily things that I read so that I constantly remind myself of like this is the Bible that you chose to follow.
Yeah.
So just don't lose sight of that. Again, I just wake up and buy, so that helps too.
Yeah.
But I also feel like studying the protocol itself,
Just
the initial
stuff.
white paper, every single day would give me more like conviction into what I have committed to. But
that's fire. Thank you. You actually answered that fully.
You're welcome, bro.
Here to help. I'm actually glad that I was able to provide that. So that's good. I'm glad you asked that question. Rem.
All right, my question is, and this is not just for me, this is for the people, and it's something that you messed my mind up when you said this, but I want to know, I want to know a little bit more. What made you see Satoshis over dollars? Like, when was, what made you see that change? Or what changed your mind to stop seeing dollars and start seeing Satoshis?
As far as like when I'm buying things or when I'm...
When you're buying things, when you're looking at Bitcoin.
Okay.
Like, cause I'll tell you this, Cash App, cause I buy on Cash App, it gives you the option to flip it.
Right.
Yep.
And ever since you messed my mind up with that, I flipped my thing.
And see how much I do that, bro.
And now I'm like, oh, that looks a lot better, actually.
I've been doing that, yeah.
So
That's
you feel like
crazy.
you're getting
I
a
do
lot
that.
more, too.
yeah. And
That's crazy.
and the thing with it is, no matter what the price of Bitcoin, whether it goes up or down, the Satoshis don't change.
Exactly. That's why I said originally 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
If you look at it like that, you don't care about the price.
Yeah. So if you could,
So I'll say this. So one of the things that helps me with that is constantly like studying it or constantly getting more information around Bitcoin. Like I'm always like looking for shit about Bitcoin. Like I do my own things that I enjoy doing, obviously, but I also watch a lot of Bitcoin content. Like I watch a lot of people speak about Bitcoin, the news about Bitcoin. Like I follow what's happening. Like I send you guys the things with the state. That got me so excited, bro. Like I saved that picture and I automatically sent it to y'all. Like it was second nature. I was like, yo, I got to tell my boys about this. It excites me. Yeah. It excites me to see how many states have submitted bills to make Bitcoin part of their reserve in their states. But that's not your question. I'll get to that. But so the thing that changed is literally just studying over time.
Okay.
Studying it over time and just kind of like getting more and more information about it every single day. Like just one piece of information that excites me about it allows me to shift that in my mind because it gives me more conviction that this is working. The other thing was understanding, at least in my mind, right? I convinced myself of what I believe is going to happen, which is 1 Bitcoin will equals $100 million by the time that this is all said and done. And the reason I believe that is because I've seen it happen, 1, so I have experience enough to say, yo, I've seen this happening. But 2 is because every single dollar is going to equals to 1 Satoshi. And 1 Satoshi is only a fraction of a whole Bitcoin. There is 100 million Satoshis in one Bitcoin. So if I have one Bitcoin, essentially I have $100 million. So doing that in my head, I said to myself, if I look at Satoshis as whole dollars, it makes me feel better, richer, and it makes me feel more secure in my conviction. I'm buying today 95,000 Satoshis for $100, right? So that I'm buying $95,000 for $100.
Yeah.
That's what I am saying to myself. That's how that's going in my head. So that's essentially one of the ways that I shifted my mind.
But what was that moment? I think he was asking, like,
Yeah,
what
the
was that
moment,
moment?
like,
Did
so-
that
happened.
shift happen? in your
So
mind?
the moment I can't pinpoint it because again, it's something that I study every day. So every day I find another reason to gain more conviction. What I'll say is probably reading the white paper and understanding how many Satoshis are in a Bitcoin and then seeing the path that Bitcoin has been taken, because it took experience in the market for me to see that also. When I started buying Bitcoin, I used to get 1 million Satoshis for $100. Do you understand that?
That's
Yeah,
wild.
that's crazy.
1 million Satoshis for $100. Today, I'm only getting 95,000 Satoshis for $100. And you look at that and you're like, bro, what the fuck? Bitcoin is literally like, it just keeps going up.
Yeah.
There's like, I don't know. To me, that it's a very exciting thing. But again, that happened over time because I was buying and just trying to accumulate, trying to get to that whole Bitcoin because
Yeah.
as I've said it before, do everything in your power to get one whole Bitcoin.
Yeah.
There's only 21 millions at the end of it. There's 58 million millionaires. I think it's 58 million millionaires. So think about that. If you round it up, because by the time that everything is said and done, 60 million millionaires, only 21 million Bitcoin, which is actually less Bitcoins based on the amount of Bitcoin that has been lost. Some people think it's about 2%, 2.5% that's been lost. So if you
When
do
you
the
say
math,
lost, just sent wrong, like to unknown, to the
so
unknown.
locked wallets, people literally lost their hard drive from when they bought it at like pennies,
Send it to like a wrong address, it disappeared.
Lost.
Stuff like that.
right?
Gotcha.
So it's about 2.5 million Bitcoin that have been lost.
Oh my God.
So essentially, there's only about 18 to 19 million Bitcoin that will ever be created, and maybe less with time because more people are going to lose their Bitcoin.
The
also.
rat race is on.
So for me, it was in 2020, just starting to buy and getting about 1 million Bitcoin for $100 to now only being able to get 95,000 Bitcoin. I had time to see the reduction of the amount of Bitcoin that I can get for $100 based on my experience in the market. So time has been the main thing that shifted that, but also accumulating information through that time because I understood there's 100 million Satoshis in one Bitcoin. So how many Satoshis can I buy today with $100? Okay, I can get this many. 4 or 5 years go by. Holy shit, I can only get this many. I need to get more money. I need to buy more, right? So I think that happens over time and accumulating information through that time period. There wasn't like a specific moment where I was like, oh shit. The only moment that probably was helpful was understanding that there's 100 million Satoshis in one Bitcoin. And that moment and seeing like, oh shit, I need one. So how many can I buy? And then from there, start doing it every day, getting new information, seeing the fact that I'm getting less every day. That gives you a little bit of anxiety because you're like, I need to buy faster. I need to buy more because I'm getting less over time. So like little things like that gave me conviction. When I shifted my brain to thinking sats, that was probably in like 2021 or 2022. And I'm pretty sure I was on vacation. I was on vacation like in Mexico or somewhere. And I'm pretty sure I was like with a couple friends. I don't want to talk about it on here because of relationships. But I was with some friends and I remember they wanted to buy some nonsense. And I remember for myself, I was like, pull Steph to the side and I go, yo, I don't want to do that shit. I think they wanted to do something. an activity, but I measured the activity and how I would feel at it. And then I was like, yo, that's this amount of money. You know how much fucking Bitcoin I could get with that? That's fucking pointless. Why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? And so it was like, I'm okay. I don't want to do that shit anyway. Like we had a side conversation and we're like, yo, I think we're going to skip on that. Right.
So that was a moment that.
And it's one of those moments where I realized like, and I'm sure it happened before in a smaller scale, but in that moment I can remember specifically saying like, I'm going to skip on that. And it was based on the math that I did in my head. Like I actively did that math in my head. Like,
you thought in sats.
That's this many sats. Why the fuck would I go do that when I didn't really want to do that thing that we were gonna go do? I was like, that's
it wasn't worth the sats, not the dollars.
Exactly.
So the beautiful.
So those moments happen more often even after that. Yeah. Because then after that, I just started measuring everything that like before I bought something, I was like, nah, I can skip that. I can skip that. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm comfortable enough where I can make a purchase and not feel it, but it doesn't let me stop thinking about the fact that this was that many sats. Like my brain still does it, and it's because I'm in that zone now. To best answer your question, the best way to shift that in your brain would be to study it more, to get like one piece of information every day, and guaranteed you have to read the white paper. Yeah. Like you read the white paper, you get the protocol, gives you conviction on the 21 million. You understand the way the one Bitcoin is set up and the structure of Bitcoin. You understand why Bitcoin is going to go to infinity and beyond. And then a bunch of other books, like I recommended before. Hard Money You Can't Fuck With by Jason Williams. That book is hilarious in a way because he's funny. But it breaks down his kind of journey into Bitcoin and things like that. Bitcoin Billionaires by the Winklevellis. We talked about this before. Yeah. Also kind of a funny little story, but it's a dope story and it gives you understanding of where Bitcoin was at one point, which is a big deal because a lot of people come into it now. They're like $100,000. You got to understand where this was. And then you come to the conclusion where it's at, and then by the time you get to the conclusion of where it's at, you already know where it's going.
You also got to be honest, and I include myself in that, in being like, you doubted it when it was at 15.
Right.
So you don't get to cry now.
Right. You get it at
and
the price you deserve.
Still, yeah, exactly. And I got on it when it was already, I think I started literally like doing, we spoke about just buying constantly when it was at, honestly, when it dropped back down to, I think it was like 45 or something.
I remember it was around the 40 to 60 range.
That's when I got serious about it. But at a point in time, it was when I found out about it, it was like, was it 7,000, 15,000, something like that. When I found out about it and completely dismissed it, and you lost your fucking mind, and I saw that firsthand. I saw that. I saw this man turn recluse and like go into his house and not come out for nothing.
Well, there was a purpose for that. If I go outside, I'm going to spend money that I could be buying sats with.
Right. I know, but I feel like it was a life event that personally. So I feel like it has to affect people in a certain way,
right?
For them to be invested in it. So I feel like the reason I got into it at 45, it's because sometime before that, I saw someone that's dear to me make a drastic life change. A drastic life change. So it affected me personally. Not it affected me like, oh my God, this guy don't go out to parties no more. But
he don't fuck with me no more.
Okay. No, but I saw a person that I care about, right, change. And I saw that change. And Bitcoin was the reason for that change. So, and then that drew curiosity, disbelief at first, or not disbelief, but dismiss at first, be like, oh, that's an NF thing. And then it went from that's an NF thing to, hold up, let me hear NF out. And then it went from that to, oh, nah, let them cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, saying shit. To oh no, this should be a everybody thing.
Yes.
I believe in this now. But my belief came from my friend adopting the belief and showing through action with his discipline, changing his life. You're a person that, bro, I could hit you any weekend. Where we going this Saturday?
Oh, that used to be me.
You're who you used to was. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm using terminology, not the right terminology. You're a person that used to be like
100%. You can hit me up on a Wednesday night with that.
and be like, and be like. So to go from that to who you are today means you believe in it that much that you're willing to give up who that part of you was. Right? I'm gonna say was. I don't think it is. So that's how it affected me. So I say that to say that the rest of the people, I feel like you need to be emotionally invested somehow. Something has to happen in your life, or curiosity has to spark somehow.
For sure. I think something that needs to be said there is that growing up until that point where I had to shift, I was a very ego-driven person. And one of the things that Bitcoin does is that it kills your ego. Kills your ego because you looking at it and you're in this belief of this thing where you want to refuse it. But Bitcoin just keeps fucking eating the world to the point where you have to put your ego aside and say, okay, what is this thing that's eating the world that I keep saying has no value, that is not important, that I don't need in my life?
It's not going to take off.
It's not going to go away. Bitcoin is only going to keep expanding, and it's going to keep integrating itself in all of humanity as you see it today. It's not going anywhere. A lot of people said that Bitcoin was going to die when it was $10. They say it was going to die when it was $30.
Yep.
They said it was going to die when it was 100, 200, 1,000, 20,000. Now it's at $102,000 at this very moment. And some people are still saying that it's going to die. That to me is insane, first of all.
Yeah, so
all right. But my point is that all of those people have refused to kill their ego and study this thing. Therefore, they missed out on the possibility to partake and win in this new form of money, currency, or just a new way to transact with humans. So if you don't kill your ego, Bitcoin will eventually kill it for you. That's what I understand of that. Because in 2020, I was still a very egotistical person where my ego was driving everything. And it did a lot. We had fun.
We had fun.
We had
We had some great times, man.
we had a good run.
Yeah.
But I needed to kill my ego in order to accept this new information that I came across. Because once I came across the information, it was as simple as me deciding, am I going to accept the information or am I going to dismiss it once again? I already had done it in 2016 or 17 when my one friend told me about it. But he also didn't really know. He had the I'm going to trade in and out of mindset on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
He didn't understand what it really was. So somebody told me, it was like, yo, it's actually better that you got in when you got in, because if you got in when you were told about it, you would have probably fell for the whole hype of like you're supposed to buy it, sell it, and then buy again later. Like a lot of people lose money that way.
Because that's how it started. That's how people were saying it.
Well, a lot of the people that don't understand Bitcoin, they think that you buy low, you
Just
sell
to do
high.
flips, yeah.
Right? When you understand Bitcoin to its max power, you understand that you buy, you hold, and then you buy more.
Yeah.
There's no other way.
HODL.
If you buy at 15K and you sell it at 100, you're going to pay taxes on that because you have to pay taxes. And depending on how long you were holding it, you're probably paying between 20 to 40% tax. Right? That's a rule in the US, by the way. So if you buy one Bitcoin at 15K and you sell it for 100K, you got to pay 40K because you made profit. So you only end up with 60K. If Bitcoin doesn't go back down to 60K, you don't get more Bitcoin. You end up with less Bitcoin. So do you really want to sell it at 100K? That makes no sense to me.
No.
So if you hold it to $1 million and then you sell it at $1 million, you still got to pay that 30 to 40%, whatever it may be at the time.
Yeah.
So you lose about $3 to $5 million.
Yeah.
You still end up with less Bitcoin.
Yeah.
What if it keeps going to 10 million? Now you just lost out on the fact. Now what if? What happens when it goes to 10 million?
Yeah.
You're going to miss out on all of that upside because you couldn't put your ego aside to just hold it, set it, and then buy more. Keep stacking, as I like to say. Because that's the best thing that you could do.
Yeah.
Is instead of buying and sell, you just buy and buy more
Huddle.
and then buy more.
Mhm.
That's it. And it's so simple. You're literally, you don't even have to buy more. If you buy it and you hold it, you get richer every year.
Is when it comes to the point where it's just the norm to transact in it,
Right.
what do you need to sell for?
Exactly.
And you're
that's
not
the point.
losing. You won't lose. You're
That's the
just
point.
transact with it. That's just. Is it really your currency? Like that. That's a proof of conviction right there. That's a real
Exactly.
proof. It's like if you're adopting it as a lifestyle,
Yes.
that's then you shouldn't see it as I need to sell this. Why? If that's your new currency that you're gonna use in your life.
Once you decide to be a Bitcoiner, you're no longer a fiater.
Theater.
I've never heard that.
Or
Yeah.
drive a Fiat.
Or
Yeah,
as
don't
I
drive a
recently
Fiat.
came across, you're no longer a Fiatello.
Fiatello.
Oh my God.
All right.
Damn.
Gonna tell
Gonna tell a Fiatello.
Gonna tell a Fiatello.
So once you decide to be a Bitcoiner, which is what I've chosen, you are no longer a Fiatello. And once you put that aside, you realize that you can transact in Bitcoin. Actually, me and my barber, we've been transacting in Bitcoin for every haircut.
Fire.
Right. So I send him sats. I don't pay him dollars. I'm making him richer. He doesn't believe it the way I believe it. But originally, when I started doing this, Bitcoin was way cheaper. So he's definitely seeing the upside in his wallet.
Yeah. Because he's getting the same amount of sats, right?
No. I
No.
give you
Oh,
the amount I would
okay,
pay for a haircut in sats.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
crazy. Whatever my haircut
You
is.
used to do that. You would have done that if you would have been paying
I'd be broke.
Mr. $100 cuts over here.
So
Nah, we you dropped out quick, but I dropped out. I want to think early. I'm sorry.
So
continue.
what I like to do is I go get a haircut, whatever the haircut is worth at the time.
Yeah.
I send him that amount
Equal in
worth,
sats, yeah.
right? And then I buy that same amount back to make sure that I don't lose any of mine,
Yeah.
right? Because I want to restack that
At
stack
the
that
time
I just
that
sent
you're
away.
Yeah.
But where was I going? That was funny. I lost my train of
Sorry.
thought.
Yeah.
So I have that with him.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have the conviction of being a Bitcoiner the way that I do, all you have to do is trust me for a year, and you'll see the difference. Once you see it for a year,
That's what I did.
right,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see the difference to the point where you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I see what you were saying a year ago now.
That's
I see
what
the
happened.
difference." And that's what he said. Now it's been 2 years since we've been doing this, so he's doing pretty well on that end,
Yeah.
right? But it's at the point where he's like, "Yo, don't even tell me how to sell it." He said that to me.
Fire.
He said to me,
I love.
I don't
graph,
even
bro.
want to know how to sell it. And I was like, you should know just in case, but I agree with you. You don't need to know how to sell it,
I know what he meant, but yeah.
right? Because the moment you know how to sell it, you're going to get anxiety, the price goes up, and you're going to feel a little bit of emotion to sell
That's
it to
when faith
capitalize.
wavers. Yeah, when
Right.
you see that, you're like,
So that's where he was like, yo, don't even tell me. Right? He's making money in different ways. So he doesn't really need that money. That's like an extra savings account that I'm personally funding for him in a way. Right? And in 5 years, he's going to be like, yo, bro, you gave me enough sats to buy another whole barbershop, another restaurant, whatever it may be that he want to do.
yeah.
Because that's what's happening with Bitcoin. Right? If I had been doing this with him since day one when I started, he would be a really, really set man today because of the price appreciation that it has had, right? And I would have been sending him that amount of sats every single time. Again, at the time when I started, 1 million sats was $100. If I pay 50 for a haircut, that's 500,000 sats. 500,000 sats today, it's a little above $500. So essentially, I was paying $500 for a haircut.
Because you think it's sad. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But the reason I do this is, one, to spread the gospel.
Promote the, yeah.
Well, it's to spread the gospel, because you wanna talk about Bitcoin to people, and you wanna make sure that like you do your part. As a Bitcoiner, you wanna do your part in telling other people.
Influencing,
If
yeah.
they reject it, you leave it alone, because you don't force Bitcoin on people. People buy Bitcoin at the price they deserve whenever
Yeah.
they're ready and open to accept it. That's the thing. But I'm more than happy to talk to people about it. I fucking love this shit.
Yeah.
So I love talking about it.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to ask the question. But the other piece is that once you give people some Bitcoin for whatever in an exchange, a transaction, whatever it may be, they hold it for a year. They see the difference. They want to know more. Once their curiosity hits the mind, they do their own research.
You
They
let
look
them
for
get
it
there.
on your own.
Because you don't, like you said, because Bitcoin is about freeing yourself.
Right.
So you can't force somebody to do something.
I can't free you. You got to free yourself.
Because that sounds like, no offense, certain religions where it's
Right.
like, no, yeah, the belief, the faith is this way, and it's about, accepting, living, and this and that, but you got to make sure you do this, or it's
Right.
blah, 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 blah. So it's like,
You gotta do it
you're
this
being
way.
a hypocrite, yeah.
Nah. Bitcoin for me is simple. I plant the seed. If you want to water it, you water it. If you
You
don't,
water
that's
it.
okay. I've been watering my plants for a while now. I'm good.
Tomate.
I'm good. I just want to make sure you have the chance to be good, at least the awareness.
Right.
You have the fair chance to get on this.
Right.
If you do or don't, that's on you.
I feel like it's the least that I could do as far as what Satoshi did for everybody else is the least that I could do to keep spreading the freedom ability that he gave us. The least I could do is try to plant the seed on people.
That's fine. I wonder if that person or people are like at a random crosswalk, and anytime they hear somebody say something about Bitcoin, they just mark a little bit and then cross the street. Like, that's fire.
Yeah.
And they're unknown.
That's
and
amazing.
They don't
That's
gotta be
amazing,
known,
bro.
man.
That's amazing.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, spread the gospel. For me, I feel like that's key. And not only is it key, but it's also good for you, man. Whoever adopts it, whoever wants to do it, it's going to be good for you.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is cheap right now. It's at a 90% discount from where it's going. It's going to $1 million, whether you like it or not. And then it's going to 10 million, and then it's going to 100 million, whether you like it or not. It's not. It's not about your low ego and what you think is gonna happen. It's not about whoever said it's going to zero. If you keep listening to them, you'll be waiting in 2013 for it to go to
You're
zero.
going to be broke right with them.
People have been saying this shit is going to zero since like 2011.
And if it's pieces of what you fishing for. That's fire, bro.
Facts.
I love that.
Before we close up shop, I do want to talk some sports real quick.
Sports.
Let them drop on them.
Gang, 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 gang.
Gang, gang, gang. Gang, gang, gang.
Gang.
I messed up my own.
Nah, I know you was doing it with this sound. Gang.
Yeah, man. So, real quick, Super Bowl predictions, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I know who I'm going with, man. Big Eagles, man. You know, we're gonna win. It's gonna be 37-0.
Wow.
That's just what I think. The refs are from Kansas City. Just a heads up. By the time y'all see this, the game will be over. The refs are from Kansas City. All the refs were born in Kansas City.
Really?
No. Oh no, it's a joke.
Oh my God, bro!
It's a joke, but I'm serious.
I was gonna bet my entire Bitcoin stack that
No.
Kansas City was gonna win. I was
No,
like,
no.
there's no way out of that.
Well, it's the whole speculation with the refs and how they
Yeah.
always cheat
Oh.
for Kansas City.
No, history data.
No.
Yeah.
What you should have said is they're coaches for Kansas City because they clearly have
Yeah.
some kind of ties to the team.
Something. It's a lot of salaries being paid to these refs.
Oh,
that,
absolutely.
Historical data shows.
That if you look it up somewhere, it shows the transaction. It says Kansas City Chiefs paid
They're getting player deals.
Yeah. They getting millions, man. These refs. Crazy.
Donations.
Yeah.
Donations.
Donations.
Ain't no way the refs pulling up to the game in Bentleys, man. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
Preach, brother. Preach.
That's like politicians making the best trades of all time. Like Nancy Pelosi making her salary 5 times over within a year span.
Yeah.
In her trades.
Wow.
Controlling the market. At its
That's
finest.
that. Yeah. That's like again, back to religion. That's like the preacher that pulls up in a better car than everybody that's coming
Right.
to mass,
yeah.
bro.
Oh yeah, you know they throwing the hundreds in the little collection thing.
You put a 5, they be like,
Hey, come on, man.
come on.
It's
And
for
then
God.
you got a little bit more for God.
You know gas is up, bro. You know I gotta pay for that
Yeah.
gas.
It's for God.
You got a little bit more for God.
God.
Okay, so
So
Eagles.
you got the Eagles then, bro?
They,
You
look,
sure?
look. As long,
but it's your heart speaking or it's like your mind speaking right now?
both, man. Eagles,
Okay.
man. We got the better defense. We got the best running back ever. All that I'm concerned about is quarterback position. I ain't gonna lie. I think Mahomes is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry, Eagles fans. That's just how I feel. If we're talking skill, but Jalen Hurts is faster, stronger than Mahomes. So he just has to play good and make no mistakes this one last game, bro. And then we champions.
Get
They,
check
they
kicks in.
have
Get
to
check.
prevent him from getting hit, though.
Yes, because
Mahomes has a very good line of defense.
yeah,
That's what Hurts need.
yeah.
He needs people protecting him from getting hurt.
Yes, please. Because he already had a concussion this season, and I don't need
Mhm.
another one, especially not in the last game
Exactly.
season. But Eagles 37-0, man. Fuck the
Wild.
Chiefs and everything they stand for.
Wild.
Stop showing Taylor Swift. I don't give a damn.
Right?
Every play they score, they do something, they show her. Stop the promo, man.
Got fame hungry.
Yeah, man.
And if it's beef, then what y'all fishing?
And if it's beef, what y'all fishing for, man?
I keep butchering your bars.
we're
bro.
here
I'm
for
sorry.
it. And as soon as we win, I'm buying a big ass eagle hat, the noggin one.
The noggin.
I'm gonna buy a real eagle painted green. Just
Yeah.
walk around with that shit.
Yeah, I'm never taking. I'm gonna wear it to work, man, because everybody hating, man. But we here, man. Big Eagles, man.
Eagly.
That's all I got to say, man.
See who you got for the Super Bowl, bro.
So as y'all know, as y'all know, as y'all know, I'm there for the ads. Nah, I'm playing.
I'm there for the
I
ads.
wanna
Oh, you
say-
a commercial guy?
No, I'm gonna say this all seriousness, right? Non-sports guy, but I love a good game.
The Chiefs.
I don't want. No, I'm gonna go with my brother on this one.
Oh,
And I've seen how crazy the city go when the Eagles win. Our neighbors,
Oh,
which
yeah.
are close by. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with my brother. Yeah, we're Puerto Rican for this one. Go ahead. Hold it up. But I do want whoever wins. I do want a good game. I don't want
Yes.
this. I don't want this sweep shit.
37-0 Eagles.
I want
37-0, bro.
Right, like you say that, but if that's the game, that's a boring game. You know that.
Nah,
Dude,
not for an Eagles
nah.
fan.
For who? Because I'm a.
You'll be excited for what that means, but don't tell me everybody's not a fan of like a good game, that it comes down to the
Yeah,
the
but-
nitty gritty of it, and then they win. All right, yeah, give it to the
The
Eagles.
thing
again,
is, if it comes down to the end, we don't win.
If it comes down to the end, the refs will make sure the Eagles don't win.
I got
Yeah.
you.
So I need to chill. I need to be up
'cause it's KC.
37-0 by the halftime, and then I could just chill and enjoy the rest of the
KC
night.
refs.
I agree with
Okay,
that.
so then I'll speak for myself. I'm sorry, I'm not as passionate as you.
You got it, bro. Just a word.
for the
Killed.
Nigga said put the silence on that shit. He said,
do. Sorry.
"Oh damn, bro, what you fishing
Passionate,
for,
man. What you
If it's
fishing
beef, it's
for?
What you fishing for? I want a good game, man. I want that shit to go into OT and everybody be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna be panicking.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
I'm
good.
good on that.
Good panic.
You're not gonna give me
Nah,
that
I want
motherfucking
it.
anxiety this year over two teams I don't care about.
well, that's why I want it. 'Cause I don't have no stake on it.
He just wants to look at people around him
Yeah,
panicking.
like,
Look at this idiots.
No, and the game.
He's like, I have no idea what's going on. Look at them.
Yeah, no,
Panicking.
but neck to neck competition, like that's fire, bro. Like giving them their all,
Yeah.
and having the hope instead of seeing when it's a sweep, you already see the other team in the bench like,
Yeah.
con la toallita encima, like fucking disappointed. I don't want that. Brother NF, predictions.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Y'all better fucking win. All right? Y'all better fucking win because I'm tired of seeing fucking Mahomes winning fucking rings. I'm tired of Kansas City winning. I don't want them to win another one. I don't usually like y'all, but I don't like y'all when y'all play against my team.
Understandable.
Other than that, y'all got to beat this motherfuckers. I don't want them winning. 37-0 looks amazing to me. Shit, I'll be an Eagles fan that whole day. I'll be at the parade with y'all. I'll be wearing my jersey and shit. But I'll be with y'all. I'll run a flag up or something.
Hey, man.
But that's it. Just because y'all beating them. Because somebody got to fucking do it.
Somebody.
Also, bro, if there's any year when you guys can beat them, it's this year. Y'all have the way better team this year. First of all, not just the quarterback. Your wide receiver, Brown is a beast.
Brown, Smith.
And not for nothing, but Jalen Hurts is amazing. He had that concussion, but he's amazing. He's great. Mahomes might have different skill sets than him that make him stand out. I don't think Mahomes can take hits the way Jalen can take hits, to the point where if his line wasn't as good as it is and Mahomes got hit 1 or 2 times, you'll see the difference in the games. You'll see it. So, please win. I'm hoping y'all win. I don't think y'all gonna win.
Damn, he built that whole thing up, and then.
But it's you're not losing because of skill. You're gonna lose because of the fucking bullshit the refs be doing.
Politics.
The
refs have been literally just opening the doors for the fucking Chiefs to make it as far as they did. And because of that, I don't see them letting up. There's too much money on the line. There's too much attention, and attention is money on Kansas City winning this. So I don't think the NFL is going to allow that. Look, again, I could put my stack on the fact that Kansas City is going to win simply because of flags. I don't want them to. I want y'all to win. I'll be rooting for y'all. I'll be supporting y'all. But if I had to put my money on somebody, it's going to be on Kansas City, because the way they've been cheating their way to the Super Bowl this year is wild. And there's nothing they're going to do to stop it now. Too much attention from Taylor. She's brought too many fans. Bro, there's little girls that know nothing about football, but they're Kansas City Chiefs fans because of Taylor Swift.
No,
Alessandra.
Right. So
Yeah.
she's
Love you,
she's
babe.
one in the millions, bro,
Yeah.
because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
So there's too much money invested in making sure that they win. And for that reason, I don't think you guys are going to win, but I'm still going to support you guys, and I hope that you do. I just won't put my money on that.
So you're just scared about it?
I got to go for what's obvious, bro. The obvious thing is that they're going to make sure Kansas City wins unless you blow them out by like 50-0, bro. If it's the last quarter and y'all up 37-0, I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough.
Yeah.
that's how much they could cheat.
That's
man.
how much bull they.
You're gonna see a record-breaking amount of flags being thrown in that fourth quarter, bro. And
Flaggate.
they're all gonna be against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong, and you won't get a flag. For whatever reason it may be
Flaggate.
that they can find, they're gonna throw a flag. And for that reason,
Lawyer.
Damn, just
Throw
all
them
of
all
them.
in there.
for that reason, I wouldn't bet my money on the Eagles. I think they got a better team. I think they have the higher chance of winning this. 1v1, y'all way better. But 1v2, because you're going
playing the
against the
refs too,
team
yeah.
and the refs.
Kansas City refs, bro.
You're gonna lose that. You're gonna lose that. You saw it when they played
Baltimore.
no, I think the Bills.
yeah.
in the Bills
oh
game,
my God.
Bro, there was an obvious flag in the middle of the field where the Kansas City Chief player was clearly choke holding, masking the Bills player. But Mahomes was running down the field in the middle of the field wide open because of that one play. The ref literally looking in the direction of Mahomes.
Tunnel vision.
The shit right there, the flag right there, Mahomes right here. The ref went like this, basically. Oh, yeah, no, Mahomes is good. And I'm like, yo, bro, there's pictures, there's videos. There's so many angles where you could see the obvious.
Very obvious.
And you can see that the ref has a clear fucking view of it.
Yeah.
Of the face mask.
Wow.
And he still didn't call it.
Wow.
Mahomes got hella yards on that play. That play led to a touchdown, which, if he hadn't make that, probably would have lost the ball. They would have turned it over, gave the Bills the upper hand. They would have ended up winning. Maybe, right? So, shit like that, where I'm like, nah, bro. Come on, bro.
Like blank, clear bullshit.
It's obvious who their favorite is.
Yeah.
It's obvious that the refs clearly were the defensive coach for Kansas City. And they just say, yo, you should ref the Super Bowl.
Couple games right here, bro.
That's it, bro.
You still on payroll?
Right. And we're going to pay you like you a player.
You believe in Bitcoin?
We send you Bitcoin, nobody going to know.
You believe in Bitcoin?
Now, tell me this. Nowadays, there's so many ways to pay people.
Ooh.
Nobody knows whose wallet is what.
Right.
Damn.
So you telling me that people are not being bought?
Yeah.
And in sports, that bets are not being set up in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you go to Vegas and based on talent, I think right now Kansas City's favorites.
Last time I saw
Really
Eagles
like
were favorite, but I'm not sure if that changed. That
All
probably
right, so check
changed.
this out. Eagles are favorites, right? So that means that more people are probably betting on the Eagles. If the NFL looks
I
at
see where
that
you're going.
and they can make a bunch of money with the casinos and the setup on a bunch of people betting on the Eagles,
Upset.
I'm going to send the ref a couple, one or
It's
two,
an
maybe
upset.
couple Bitcoin
Yeah.
and be like, yo, I'm going to send you 5.
Yeah.
You're going to be set for life. I'm send you 5.
Yeah.
You good.
That's
Yeah.
nothing.
And they going to just throw flags out the
Yeah.
ass, nigga. They going to think it's NASCAR. Nigga just,
Yeah. Your cleats is dirty.
Throw them shits, nigga. Dirty ass cleats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
5-yard
Like,
penalty. First down.
yeah.
Some bullshit.
Bro, it's going to be crazy. And to me, at least, there's no doubt that there's some kind of, there's some kind of game that they're playing that we don't know about where whoever they want to win is going to win.
Yeah.
Anything that holds a large amount of money has dirty play, foul play. So like politics,
Yes.
and sports. The amount of
Betting,
money that
casinos.
betting,
Yeah,
the amount of money it generates.
right.
You're bound to have, it's like a dirty boxer that throws the fight because somebody's paying
Right.
him, whatever. Same shit, bro.
Yeah, you know what else I saw recently? The casinos, Vegas had their worst month. They
I'm sure they're all right, bro.
in betting. this is wait, let me tell you the number. They lost 5 million in people betting. I was like, wow.
Vegas
Wow.
lost $5 million, and that was the worst month.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Damn.
what's that to y'all? That's like
Sometimes-
$5.
Sometimes I think the wrong city is burning. That's all I'm gonna say.
If we gonna weigh it
Damn.
in sins, yeah.
Yeah.
I just that's why.
So they might be trying to make their money back with the Chiefs, man, you know? Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Everybody's against this, bro, but we're going to fly high, man. All I know is, man, if they win, they cheated. If we win,
The Perkers.
if we win, we earned it, man. That's the difference. man.
Ooh, that's bars.
And that's facts. I agree
If
with
they
that.
win, they cheated. If we win, we end.
I usually talk shit about the Eagles. I won't do that on this one because y'all not going against me, so I'm losing nothing here.
Yeah. No, but that was great. You're like, I think you guys got the best thing, but I will not bet money on you. But it's a valid reason.
With reason. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
not
valid
saying
reason,
that
yeah.
you're not going to be able
It's
to
not
do it.
unfounded yet.
It's just I know that you're playing against 2 teams here, and it's a whole different thing
Yeah.
when you got to play a great team. Kansas City is a good team. I'm not saying that they're not talented. That's not what I said at all.
Good team.
But I think you have the better team, and I think 1v1 you could win.
No.
1v them and the rest is a no go.
1v2, yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, we
Hey, we
shall-
squaring up or you jumping us?
for real, man.
Oh no, they getting jumped.
Again, jump.
We getting jumped.
And you're playing in New Orleans, right? New Orleans is closer to who?
It's in Louisiana, so I want to say it's closer to Kansas City than it
Right.
is
We
to
all the way
Philly.
up
So-
here. Yeah.
So how many more fans from KC are gonna be there than Eagle fans?
Well, Taylor made sure that.
So I was gonna follow up with that.
Yeah.
So then calculate Taylor's fans that are gonna be there because they want to see Taylor. She's probably gonna
Yeah.
perform at the Super Bowl with Kendrick Lamar, right? So
Yeah. Damn,
bam,
Kendrick,
bam,
they got you too.
you know they
man.
got a song together. So if Kendrick is
that.
performing at the Super Bowl, they're more than likely. I'll bet money on that she comes out and performed that song with Kendrick at some point during the Super Bowl.
What was the song? I don't know, but Drake talks about it, right?
They got a song. I
Yeah.
can't think of it off the top
Okay.
of my head, but they got a song.
Yeah.
But yeah, we shall see, man. By next episode or whenever this comes out or whenever the next
More
one comes
likely.
out.
Super Bowl is
No,
next week, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be
You'll
out
either
by
see
then,
me
yeah.
here sad or you'll see me here happy, man. But
Yeah.
either way, I'm gonna be happy because we made it this far. But I'm gonna be upset because they cheated us.
No, the we'll do next week's episode. We're doing in the morning. The Super Bowl is at night, so they
True.
won't know until
True.
the episode
So-
after.
Yeah. Well, what you could do is work. There's a video here of what his reaction was. We'll do that.
Hey, yo.
There you go.
Hey, man. It is what it
Hopefully
is,
it's a good
man.
one. Hopefully you're
it's a good one.
smiling right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. wait. Denoting that it's fucked up is assuming that they lost. I'm just saying because we'll edit this and then we'll add what your reaction was.
That's a good point.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're look at you right here.
I think you
look at
just sucked the energy out of the room when you did that.
Look at you. Look at you.
Yo,
Come on, man.
Your team
Hey, you
lost.
got a quote, man.
Yeah, I got quotes. Man.
Yeah.
Let's get to this quotes, bro.
I gotta rethink of mine because you hurt my feelings.
I got one. I'll go off. I may never be ready before y'all again with quotes, so I'm just gonna say mine. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good, man. Yeah, that went over your head.
Yeah,
Say it again.
Slower,
Don't-
bro.
Don't let perfect. And if it's then what you for, bro? Come on.
Oh wow.
Come on.
If it's-
Then
what
what
you-
you for? Don't let perfect be the enemy of good.
Ooh. Okay. I
Don't
get
wait
it now.
around for something to be perfect to either do it or put it out or do whatever. I'm talking directly to you. I need these songs out.
Damn. Yo, you know what's crazy? My mind went to that though. I'm not gonna lie. My mind was like, damn, I think that was for Rem.
Because what's good to you is perfect to us, nigga.
Right. No. But also because he has said that before, where he's like,
You're perfectionist.
he's trying to perfect it,
Yeah.
and he's like, I gotta stop doing that. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Yeah. No, it ain't no.
No, you just dissed me, bro.
No,
I get it.
No, I'm.
Wait till next
Yeah.
week.
The intro, the rep draw.
Hey, yo.
It's an encouragement, brother. It's not a put you down. It's an encouragement,
That's not just for you though. I think
and,
that's
and
for
it's not
everyone.
just for you.
I think we all have a egotistic way of trying to perfect something before we present it or whatever we may be doing with something, right? Where we don't allow it to live in its good or great state until it's perfected. And therefore we kill it before it gets to see the light.
Yeah, sometimes we don't even enjoy it. Like, damn, I made this, I did this, or I completed this.
Right.
Because in your mind, it was supposed to be like this or like that or whatever.
Like
and it's
this
like,
and like that, yo.
like this and like that. And you know, what's up?
Damn.
Yeah, anybody else got quotes? Take this mic away from me.
God. See if I remember mine. So the unfocused mind wanders. The focused mind knows its path.
Ooh.
One more time.
The unfocused mind wanders. The focused mind knows his path.
Damn.
I just came up with that one.
Stay the course.
Okay. Okay.
Keep it steady.
Keep it steady.
That joint move.
We got actual quotes, and we don't gotta be searching for quotes.
We got our own quotes. What we quoting people for?
Yeah. What you giving people
Yeah, that was
credit
your own
for?
quote?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's fire. That's fire, bro.
I took a little bit from
See?
there, a little bit from there, put it together,
Yeah.
and made it my own.
I like
that was perfect, if I do say so myself, bro.
Thank you, man.
Make sure you write it and make sure Christian knows that
Mm.
Yeah.
for sure.
And then on the dash in the quote, you put your name. And you're like, oh, Dad.
Dad.
Dad, you're
Bye.
welcome.
Barras que te agarra.
I had to put that part.
In parentheses.
He's like, where you put your welcome at the end?
yeah,
man?
yeah. It's like, don't forget. Yeah, don't forget when you're in the Dodgers. Don't forget.
When you're in the Dodgers.
Brother.
You think it's just me, but he's doing it too.
Yeah, I'm about to start doing it too.
But
I'm with it.
that and when you guys talk, I usually think of shit. So I gotta say it. But Russ's mom or his dad, maybe both of them, they used to tell him to move with a purpose.
Mm.
And that quote reminded me of that. And I like that too. Because you focus on the path, you know where you're going. You move with a purpose. You don't waste a step. Every step counts.
You're not just living aimlessly.
Right. Right. So I like that. I like that a lot. But
Thank
write
you,
that,
brothers.
put your name on it. Make
Yes.
sure Christian knows it. Remind him that every day. Remember, don't forget, keep it in mind. That's a quote from Marcus Aurelius. And it's something to remind the next generation of. So
Did you sneak your quote in there? Or are you going to say something different?
kind of, but that wasn't my quote.
Double time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he doubling up.
I kind of did. I realized after, but
I'm like, wait, you quoting his
I was
quote?
like, damn, I just quoted a quote from a quote
From
that I
a
heard in a
quote.
quote.
Yeah, you were solidifying a quote with a quote. Unquote, quote, unquote.
I'm going to unquote and
Yeah.
back to me,
Yeah, okay,
digressing
there
from
you
the quoting.
There you go.
Do what you have with what you have where you are.
Mm.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Bring that back,
Roosevelt.
bro. Bring it
One more
back.
time.
So do what you can with what you have where you are. What does that mean to you?
Do the most of what you can do within what's in your power at the moment in the situation that you're living in.
Boom.
Get it together with switch of the weather.
Use your tools that you have and make them work, man.
So like I tell people, if you can only buy $1 of Bitcoin, buy $1 of
Yes.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
If you can buy $1 million of Bitcoin, you buy $1 million of Bitcoin. But if you can only buy $1 worth of Bitcoin right now, that's what you have.
Keep it steady.
Do what you can with where you are right now.
Yeah. And if
That's
you're thinking in sats, you times 1,000 times one, like 1,000 times 365. Do the rest of that math.
For sure.
We ain't gonna do it for you.
I ain't.
That's I got one more. All right, we'll throw extra up today
You get a freebie.
because this has been big in my life and it's changed my way of thought.
Damn.
Bars.
Failing to plan is planning to fail.
Siggity whoa, whoa, whoa.
That was fine.
And if what you, I done killed it right here.
If it's
What you, yo, my dogs. As always, peace and love. We out.